Alright, so we're back again. We're doing a long play of the History Channel's Civil War, A Nation Divided. We did a long play of the Union side, so this game features both Union and Confederate, which I'm very happy about. It's a very unbiased game. It actually just tells what happened. There's no real political bias, at least from not what I played, so yeah. So we can actually play as the Confederacy, or the South, the Rebels, whatever you want to call them. Well, let's play as the South, going on normal.
July 21st, 1861 is a beautiful day for the first major battle of the war. Union soldiers, their uniforms clean and pressed, march on Bull Run Creek under General McDowell. They are 37,000 strong. Martial music plays and Union banners flap in the wind. Waiting at Bull Run Creek are 22,000 Confederates commanded by General Beauregard and Sidney Johnston. Their strategy is to defeat the enemy's rear and endanger Washington, D.C. Both armies converge near Stone Bridge on Bull Run Creek. A small contingent of Northerners block the southern advance of the bridge. It is up to Southern forces to break through this blockade and continue their assault against the enemy.
So yeah, the narration there, like I said, very unbiased. It tells what the South did. You know, they have to break through this blockade in order to continue their advance. It's not like they didn't say, oh, the Union has to stop the Confederacy at this point. You know, it's very actual nice. It's nice to see like something not politically biased, especially these days with too much stuff being politically biased either one way or the other. Like, I just want history.
We win this battle, boys. The war's ours for the team. These Northern boys will turn front. You'll see. Here they come. Let's move, man. Forward!
What weapons do I have? Start with the Colt revolving rifle as well. The ground's a little messed up. Ps2 game. Don't expect graphics.
They're ours, man.
Ooh, joystick's moving on its own. I mean, if I move it around a bunch, it fixes itself, but that's not the point. We're gonna reload.
We got him!
Let's reload that. Alright. I learned from the last long play, I need to talk a lot louder. Because sounds in this game are very loud. I did change some of the mic settings, so I might be talking too loud though. I'm thinking about buying the other History Civil War game. I think it's called Secret Missions, I believe. And it seems like it might be an interesting game to do an all weapons video on and a let's play.
We got him!
Load this. Because I do have quite a $50 Xbox card. So I'm guessing that I could buy it digitally and it wouldn't matter too much.
Follow me to glory!
Screen really does not like that. That interlacing is heavy on on this stuff. But that's one of the ways you could get high graphic. Like, this is a PS2 game. I mean, look at this. This looks better than some indie games on Steam.
They're on the run!
I mean, like, look, that's not too terrible. That's PS2. This is a PS2 game. That's how interlacing And limited, I think this is limited to 30 FPS. It might be more, I don't know. But interlacing your games allowed you to get much higher graphics on much weaker software. See, it's actually similar to what the PS4 Pro does with its checkerboarding, because that's kind of like the same concept. You know, interlacing is basically a bunch of lines that are put together. Checkerboarding is a bunch of
Cavalry charge will occur down the road, right through the Union center. All 3 barricades must be blown to protect the charge. Here are your explosives. Good luck. We got him! They're falling back!
Like, I am glad I have PlayStation 2 component cables, because being able to play these games in 480, or even some games, they will play up to 720 on the PS2. Like, especially, like, I could hook this up to my HD CRT, and I would not, like, you would see any of these interlacing, but on a CRT, you don't see this interlacing, because CRTs don't use pixels. You're only seeing the real lines a lot, because the pixels and interlacing don't get along. Save. Delete all of them because this game actually eats up a lot of memory card space. It's like, I think it was like 700 kilobytes per save, and an 8 megabyte card. Here we are, back to megabytes instead of gigs or anything. But that actually eats up a lot of space real fast. Reload. Such a cool weapon. Like, we don't get many revolving rifles these days. I mean, they work well, it's just the fact that you get burned a lot. But you can actually solve this problem by introducing a gas seal. Or you can do what Rossi did. Rossi does make a revolving rifle. They put deflectors where the cylinder is that deflects all the cylinder gap, the stuff that comes out of the cylinder gap, away from your hand. Like, it's still coming out. Like, they didn't fix that problem, but they did have these deflectors that do work. So, like, the Rossi Circuit Judge is like a fairly decent rifle, because you can get it in a couple different calibers. I know you can get it in this combination 45 Long Colt 410. You can also get it in 44 Magnum, and this pretty cool, interesting one that allows you to change it from 22 long rifle to 22 Magnum. Now, 22 Magnum isn't that weak of a round. I mean, I know it's only 22, but it's a Magnum round that actually has like near the same power as 9mm. So, nothing to laugh at.
Victory, man!
Tower. Ah. I really like this rifle. I think it's such a cool design. You don't get innovative things today. Half the guns are just AR-180s or AKs. Or AR-15s. Like the Steyr AUG is just an AR-180. The F-2000 is just an AR-180. Like, there's not too much new, you know? Or at least weird. Like, not too many people make weird guns anymore. Like in the 1800s. Everything's gotta be practical and tactical. I hate tactical. people who enjoy firing. A lot of them, they don't like shooting guns. They lot more people these days that are really interested in tactical type guns, and I just don't care for stuff like that. I care for like historic firearms and weird firearms. That's the ones I like. I don't have much money to purchase them. My friend, oh my god, he went to a gun show recently. He bought 2 guns. He bought a Winchester 1897 trench gun that was actually a police, at least used by the police at one point. And he also bought a Finnish Mosin. Ow, there's a lot. Took down my health pretty fast.
They're on the run!
Reload. I think this is like some wave thing. Looks like it. Back here. Square is crap. That still damaged me. Here. Ah. Oh wow, I got them both. I wonder if this game uses hit scan, like Call of Duty, or if there's an actual projectile. Like Battlefield. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing Call of Duty. These guys got tired of... Like, there's no innovation with it. It's still using hit scan, which is fine, I guess, but there's no innovation to the hit scan. It's still the same hit scan system that's been used since, like... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Save. Just saved over that, but meh. Ah. Put that in. Put the new cylinder in. Okay. Let's reload before this. You don't know if there's gonna be more. Run. Oh, that was the end. Okay.
A Union victory looks assured when Confederate General Thomas Jackson is told, "General, they're beating us back." He replies calmly, "Then we will give them the bayonet." His bold defense turns the tide of the battle and forever enshrines him in military lore as Stonewall Jackson. Along with Jeb Stuart, the counterattack pushes the Union forces back to Stone Bridge, where panic sets in. It turns into a full-blown rout for the Union. 5,000 Union soldiers never return home. Those that do stagger back to Washington, D.C., their clean uniforms now bloody and tattered. The Union is humiliated, and the event comes to be known as the Great Skedaddle. In Richmond, Confederate President Jefferson Davis rejoices and claims a great victory over the Union. But it's clear now to both sides that this war will not be short nor painless to either side.
Yeah, at the start of the war, the Confederates were just dominating the Union. It's because of the generals. It's like they might have not been equipped, but they had all the best generals. Like the Union generals were like idiots. Then again, hindsight's 20/20 to call them idiots.
Spring of 1862. General McClellan refuses to fight with his enormous Army of the Potomac. But General Ulysses S. Grant is anything but timid. He camps on the west side of the Tennessee River at Pittsburgh Landing. Across from him, Sidney Johnston masses his troops in Corinth and plans a surprise attack. Grant's large encampment, 42 kilometers in size, is not properly defended. In the early morning, commanding an equal force of raw recruits, Confederate General Johnston knows he has to stop Grant now before reinforcements arrive. But before the battle is about to begin, a small group of soldiers is about to infiltrate the enemy's positions.
It's weird they would use a metric there instead of imperial or U.S. imperial. U.S. customary, I mean. Maybe this was made for foreigners. And they're foreigners.
Listen up, soldier. You will slip into the center of the Union camp, eliminating all obstacles as you go. That means slitting throats. You will steal into the general's tent and procure strategic documents. You will then sabotage their survey balloon, and on your way out, destroy the enemy's ammo depot. You will avoid all lighted areas. A platoon of men should be doing this, but you're all I've got. Now don't let me down, son.
Okay then. Avoid all lighted areas. Can't really tell on a modern TV. We don't have true black anymore. Well, on some TVs we do. Ah! I think I angered the entire encampment. Got our sharps. I don't know if you could do this fully stealth because I was trying to pretty stealthy. Ow. I love the sharps. It's such a cool gun. Like, this is what I never understand. Like, I looked up the cost for a reproduction sharps. It's like several $1,000s. It's like over $2,000 for a reproduction sharps in modern ammo. But yet you can get an AK for like $400. Isn't that amazing? How a single shot rifle costs more than an AK. Like, people wonder why do you need an AR-15? Because it's cheaper than buying a single shot. What's in here? Huh. I think they would hear all this shooting, you know? Ah, I have a sharps, you have a musket. I don't mind those gun blasts right behind you. Yeah, I don't think you can do this stealth. Like, actually. It takes 3 shots to kill one person, so, gonna start using the sharps again. Might only have 1 shot, but it's faster. Okay, then. Anything up here we can use? That kit's always good. This is like a Call of Duty stealth mission, where it's stealth quotation marks. Like, look, I'll try to get behind this guy. Oh, he's not facing backwards. And then, like, everyone's alerted. Like, if you go look up gun cost of, like, lever actions, like Winchester style lever actions and all this stuff, it's so expensive compared to, like, you know, I can get an AK or an AK for, like, 300 maybe. Oh, did I die? Oh my god. Really? Bull run. Ah, crap. Gotta start that mission over. It's a long play. That means no editing. I can do it fast. I can do it fast. If I just ignore all the stealth and just run through, I can do it pretty fast. No autosave in some PS2 era games.
Listen up, soldier. You will slip into the center of the Union camp, eliminating all obstacles as you go. That means slitting throats.
See, you can't do it stealth. There's no stealth. You don't actually have to kill everyone. See how much faster it is? You can run through this level without killing people. Maybe that's what it wanted me to do. I don't know. But I don't want to get shot when I get out here, so we're going to take this part a little slow. People stop shooting it. Headshots, singles, or one hit. Okay. I think I can actually stealth him. No, there's no stealth. I was on the side of him. Going up there with no ammo. Who the? Saving. I don't go up to him right there. Will he see me? No. Yep. Good stuff. Run away.
You did it all right. Jeff Davis gonna give you a medal for that, I guess. Now, let's get on out to the boats.
Oh, it's Andy. Anything in here? Nope, just an empty building. Well, thank you, teammate. You actually killed somebody. Oh, hello. God. Bad. Load the sharps. A lot faster than musket, but it's only one shot.
Taking heavy losses, the Union finally retreats to the Tennessee River. They hold that position as a dozen massive assaults are launched and 62 cannons blaze away. Confident of a total Southern victory, General Beauregard is shocked to face 72,000 enemy soldiers the next morning, as Buell has arrived the night before with reinforcements. Grant takes the field and forces the South to withdraw after a murderous engagement. All in all, after 2 days of fighting, there are 23,000 casualties, more than in all previous American wars combined. The costly Union victory shakes the divided nation to its very core. The war is a calamity that will require more bloodshed and sacrifice than anyone could have ever imagined. For Grant, the victory only steels his determination. The way to the South is now open.
Antietam. Let's go.
In the late summer of 1862, General Lee invades the North, hoping to deliver a fatal blow to the Union. Lincoln sends General McClellan to stop Lee in his tracks at Sharpsburg, Maryland. Even though McClellan captures Lee's dispatches, exposing his entire battle plan, the overly cautious Northern general still will not act for 2 days. This gives Lee more and more confidence. The North achieves a temporary advantage at Bloody Lane, where Confederate soldiers are trapped in a sunken road and slaughtered. In the southern section of the battlefield, Burnside attacks the bridge at Antietam Creek.
Hopefully the PS2 doesn't give out for a long while. It is the old fat style, so a lot of people say this model has issues, but I've had mine since, I think, the year of release, and it's never had any problems. I used to play it every day until I got a computer in middle school.
They've crossed the bridge, men. We're gonna stop them before they reach our cannons. Anything that moves is fair game. We said our prayers, so let's go.
What do we get? A knife, a Remington revolver, and a Spencer. does make a reproduction Spencer, which is also over $1,000. I think it's like $1,200 for a reproduction Spencer. And, like, this is one of my favorite guns ever because it's such a neat design. A large caliber lever action, and the tube is in the buttstock. Reload's a little bit wrong on this. You actually have to turn it before you unload it, and then you have to empty more rounds in. It's not like it's a detachable magazine. Could be, but you take it out and then put, like, you take it out here, you empty rounds in, and then you put the tube down. They're not contained within the tube. Supposed to be using like a Gatling gun or a cannon? No. Not sure how many Spencers the Confederacy had. You know, Lincoln really liked this gun too. This and the Henry. Oh no. My troops left me. I don't know where to go. Not that way.
Eliminate those hightailing Federals now!
Get away from me. Oh my god, I died. Oh, I forgot to save. God dang it. Like, Shiloh. No. God dang it, we have to restart. Long plays. Like, you don't expect to die. Like, and you expect the game to save. But it doesn't. Auto-saving, PS2. It's few and far between if a game will or not. It's one of the problems with the PS2. I think the original Xbox would autosave a lot. Because it had...
They've crossed the bridge, men. We're gonna stop them before they reach our cannons. Anything that moves is fair game. We said our prayers, so let's go.
Do this all again. You can skip this if you want. aim a little bit faster. Smoke effect in this game is really good. Like, it really lets you know that you're firing black powder. I mean, look at that. I think. We're gonna save here. Always good to save. Especially in this game.
Eliminate those hightailing Federals now!
Ow. And they're everywhere. How much nicer a repeating rifle is. U.S. Army. Perfect gun right here in the 1800s. Perfect gun. Ah. Oh, here comes the cops. Ah, getting shot. Save. Definitely want to save. Getting shot a lot. Don't have to repeat anything.
March over here, soldier.
The sneaky bastards have infiltrated the woods, trying to attack our artillery from the rear. Protect them, soldier, at all costs!
Med pack anywhere? I'm not seeing one. Ah. Back. Head back. Oh my god. Well, good thing we saved a little bit before that. There's no med pack anywhere. Not that I can see. Yeah, I should really get onto that. Alright. Yep, there it is. There goes my health. Yep, there it is again. Come on now. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try not losing all of our health right when we spawn. I think I'm in a bad spot. I think I'm in a very bad spot. I gotta move. I gotta move right when I start because this cover in this game doesn't work too well. Okay, good. I kept 2 green stars.
Now!
Guys.
Get over here, make it quick. Get over here, make it quick.
The sneaky bastards have infiltrated the woods, trying to attack our artillery from the rear. Protect them, soldier, at all costs!
Make a new save, just in case. Almost fell. You can't see that? What do you mean almost fall? I'm standing up. I'm not sitting down or laying down like I usually do. Prefer standing. I do, because my back. I either have to lay down or stand. No sitting for me. Doesn't work that way. Really? Behind me? Okay. 1 star. It's like 1 shot. It's 2 shots, but depending on the gun. Gotta be a health back down here, right? Oh, I'm lucky that was a headshot. Health! No! 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 F off. Don't know what tent's gonna do, but you know. Who shot me? You! Off. Gotta reload and save. I am really running out of Spencer ammo. I think it's 5650 this gun fires, if I'm not mistaken. I think that requires 2 is wrong, because this thing has the same power as a musket. Or near the same power. Well, there goes my health. Need help. There's help.
The enemy cannot be allowed to cross that bridge, or they'll be out of range of our big guns.
You. Can't see the enemy. Actually very impressive for a PS2. Remember this. PS2 first, and then later on 360. He's dodged like anything left. Do it? Oh, I did it.
Lee is overwhelmed at Antietam Creek and has no more reserves to bring up. It looks like his army will be destroyed when at the last minute General Ambrose Hill arrives with reinforcements and beats back the northern advance. The next day, Lee expects an all-out attack and certain destruction, but no attack comes. Once again, McClellan allows the great general to escape. He retreats back into Virginia, able to fight another day. The battle does not give either side a decisive victory, and yet 23,000 casualties occur, 9 times the number that fell at Normandy. Tremendously disappointed, Lincoln still declares this a victory, and within days signs the Emancipation Proclamation. England decides against backing the South, an act that will affect the entire outcome of the war.
Imagine if England did back the South. What's next? Chancellorsville. Alright. This is the last one?
One of the Union's brightest stars, General Hooker has a good plan to feint an attack on Lee at Fredericksburg, then march up the Rappahannock, cross the river, and attack Lee's rear. On April 30th, 1863, with 90,000 men, Hooker's main force reaches Chancellorsville. On May 2nd, Hooker stops his army when reaching Stonewall Jackson's troops. His officers urge him to press forward, but he delays. With 15,000 men, Lee keeps Hooker bottled up in the woods. Jackson leads the rest around the Union lines to attack their rear at Chancellorsville. Completely off guard, the Union troops fall back before darkness falls, desperately trying to ward off the attacking Southern forces.
This is what I mean. It's like the Confederate generals just like, they knew what they were doing. Like, you had a superior force and yet you let yourself get surrounded. How?
Move closer, soldier. Your job is to take out those signal towers yonder. Shoot any snipers or guards on the way. Understood? You do that, and there's a bigger prize. The ammo depot at the end of the camp. I'm counting on you, boy.
FPS is a little laggy here. That's what we get. Colt style revolver and a Sharps. No melee weapon. Do a bayonet, so there's that. No scoped. This part has some really heavy interlacing. Like, my god. Ah. Who got me? Ah, physics. Playing on the job. A little low on health. I think I'm gonna save. Nothing wrong with that. Always good to save. No, not get back. Not much musket action on the Confederate side of the notice. They only been using sharps and dispenser, which are two very, no, the Confederates did use a large amount of captured sharps, so. And Whitworth rifles. Like, really we should have a lot of Whitworths. Maybe not a lot, but more than, I don't even think it's in this game. Whitworth was an insanely accurate at the time, because it used like a hexagonal bullet that like matched up to the rifling perfectly. Like it was fitted to the rifling. Like it didn't work like a regular bullet. Anybody over here? Oh, there is. Ah. Put a bullet in there. Oh, really? Amazing. Look at this physics. PS2 physics. Come on, Call of Duty. Oh, this way. Nice and enticing health package. Health package? Hey.
Listen up, 'cause I don't got long. There's an ammo depot just beyond them trees. Best thing is to hit it from the other side. You set fire to them trees and blow it up. Now, don't mind me. I'm going to a good place. Now get!
Well, last sharp shot. Well, last one till we get musket ammo. I don't think they use the same ammo. They might, I don't know. I'm not an expert, it's no enough. Oh, there we go. That's some friendlies. Always good. got annihilated by my teammate. Save over that one. Three melee hits to kill a man. Thought the guy who I killed shot me. No, it was his brother. Bobby. And Bobby. Spelled differently. One spelled B-O-B-B-Y, the other spelled B-A-W-B-Y. Or B-I-E. Bobby and Bobby. Hopefully I'm far enough. There we go. Oh, I went the wrong way, apparently. Good thing I saved. At least it's not like Battlefield 3, where you got punished for killing the guy wrong. Whoever made Battlefield 3, they enforced campaigns were awful. Like, that's the problem with Battlefields. Like, the campaigns just aren't memorable. Battlefield 1's was okay. Like, they tried to develop characters, but meh. It's no Bad Company. Huh. If you happen to get him with the stab, then, you know. Then I think it's only a 2-hit. Get out of here. What the? That was weird.
Because of the late attack, Jackson doesn't have time to finish the job. He rides after the retreating Yankees, considering a night assault. When he returns, confused Confederate sentries mistake him for the enemy. 2 of Jackson's aides are killed, and he's shot twice in the arm. The limb has to be amputated. The next day, Hooker orders a retreat, and the Union Army crosses back over the Rappahannock. The defeat is total. Hooker loses 17,000 men. It's Lee's costliest victory to date. He loses 13,000 men, including his best general. On May 10, 1863, Stonewall Jackson takes a turn for the worst and dies of pneumonia.
It's not the Union that does Stonewall Jackson in. It's its own men. Guess that's what it takes, right? Chickamauga. Let's go, Chickamauga.
In the summer of 1863, Union General William Rosecrans forces the Confederate Army out of Chattanooga and into Georgia. Defeated at Perryville and Stones River, Confederate Commander Braxton Bragg is the most despised officer in the South. Finally, he retreats no more. On September 18th, Bragg makes a stand at Chickamauga Creek. Both armies clash at the bridge over the Chickamauga, suffering horrendous losses. In a heavily forested area, Bragg assaults Rosecrans head-on. Union General George Henry Thomas holds his position until the evening. The next morning, Thomas is once again attacked. He somehow continues to fight the South off, but time is running out for the North.
This feels longer, somehow, than the north side. Not sure if it is, though. Dual shock. God dang it! How did it get connected? This happened yesterday. I don't understand.
These men are under your command, soldier. You will clear all nearby farms of enemy control. I do not want to see a Yankee uniform unless it's covering a dead body. Is that clear?
A little stutter there. Hey, we have a captured Henry. What else we got? Colt revolver. Nothing wrong with all this. How do you get out of here? Ah, here we go.
Send them back home, soldiers!
Destroy that cannon placement! Forward, boys!
Oop, I shot my teammate there, but... Wow. Here's the key. Can't jump a fence. Wow, that's weird. Good. Henry, which eventually became the Winchesters. Some might call this the assault rifle of its day. Firing a... I'd call it more of a submachine gun than like a... Like, I think the Spencer fits assault rifle a lot more than this, but I think this is a submachine gun.
Gotta get us out of here! Use the explosives from the wagon!
Wow, why did I die? Holy crap. Is that I need to restart, and wow. 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 Did not expect to die there. It's where all my health just woof gone. This game doesn't run the PS2 as hard as I thought it would. Star Wars The Clone Wars ran the PS2 a lot harder. In that game, some of those maps did not...
These men are under your
they barely
command,
played.
soldier. You will clear all nearby farms of enemy control. I do not want to see a Yankee uniform unless it's covering a dead body. Is that clear?
Alright, I can speed through this. I can speed through it.
Send them back home, soldiers!
I don't know. Jump shot. That one back in there. save.
Gotta get us out of here.
God
Use the
dang it.
explosives from the way.
This mission's hard. Like, I don't know what to do here. There's no cover. Gah. Okay, thank you, Jimmy. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has to pick up one. Might as well have full health. I'm gonna save here. Chickamauga, Chickamauga, Chicka whoever you say it. Insufficient space, that's not good. Full ammo before we go up there.
Gotta get us out of here. Use the explosives from the wagon.
I think this is what it wants. Health? Anywhere? Your health back here? Healthy? No. No health. Oh my god, I almost killed me. Save. Fine, I'll save over this one. See how fast you just eats up your memory card? This game? It really needed the power of the storage space of the 360 and the PS3. Great systems. That was probably one of the best console generations. A lot of good games, but also a lot of crap. Don't know if it's better than the PS2 generation, but I think the PS2 had a lot more innovation. Like, it had a lot more neater ideas. Maybe didn't go anywhere, but they were definitely neat. Like this. Civil War game. Wow, I just wasted all that health. Dare die. No. Someone pushing it, or? No, I think we're just going downhill. There's a slight downhill to this. That's destructible environments in a PS2 game. Yeah, it's small branches, but it's still destructible. Ah, crap. You gotta run it, or... You gotta run it. Oh no, Bobby and Bobby have switched sides. War has changed them. Now their hair's gray. I say that because they have the same model, so they're Bobby and Bobby.
A gap in the Union line, is it? Very well. We'll take full advantage. Bring me a courier. Soldiers, prepare for an assault. You've done well, soldier. The battle may well turn at your initiative.
The Union hastily withdraws from a ferocious rebel attack. Fortunately, General Henry Thomas commands the remnants of 7 divisions of the Army of the Cumberland. He repulses assault after assault, barely averting a complete rout of the Union. He later is lionized as the Rock of Chickamauga for the heroics he shows that day. It turns out to be the 2 bloodiest days of the war. The Yankees lose over 16,000 men, and the South over 20,000. Licking their wounds, the North withdraws to Chattanooga. Humiliated by the loss, Lincoln replaces Rosecrans with Grant. It turns out to be his best decision of the war.
That's all of them. That's both sides we did now. So, yeah, that was history. The History Channel's Civil War: A Nation Divided. The History Channel, from what I know, made 3 games. 2 Civil War games. This one. This is A Nation Divided. They made Secret Missions, which I believe is for only for PS3 and Xbox 360. And they also made a World War II Pacific War game, which is apparently not very good. This game's fine. Like, this is a good game for a PS2. I'm not sure how Secret Missions is. We might find out one day. We might not. Anyway, bye.